So we're in Felwood, and I think I mentioned last episode, we went to Orgrimmar and I was just kind of cleaning up my bags. I think I got a new piece of gear, maybe? Or I got like a recipe I learned. I think I checked the gear and there wasn't anything I wanted. Let's buff up. Let's see where he is. Yep, okay. Panda Cub's with us as usual. And we are at Bloodbed and Posa, flew to Felwood between episodes, and we're heading down south here to turn in the Words of the High Chief quest. We just need to take the crudely written log to Kellic, Skykeeper. And I think Kellic is just, down in this Emerald Sanctuary. So I think it's a pretty easy trip. I am gonna sneak around looking for any songflowers along the way. Rare spawns, small thorium vein, I'll take one of those. But that kind of stuff, as we're moving. I might, if I get to it easier from up here, because we're not really in a huge rush. We're probably within 4 episodes of dinging 60. It'd be faster if I was just grinding, like if I was just like purely focused on leveling and not questing and stuff. Oh, a tainted vitriol, that's right, I forgot we get those. These are from because we're carrying the Cenarian beacon. We got a skill up too. We can, and a thorium ore, which is probably the most useful thing out of all that. I don't see any song. Apparently landing on a building is considered indoors, so you dismount. That's interesting. I don't see any songflowers here. Keep moving. But yeah, I don't, what was I saying? I got some thorium ore, tainted vitriol, etc. I don't really plan on rushing to 60, obviously. Obviously. But if you've been watching this series, you would know that. But what I did do when I logged in is try to find a group for Lower Blackrock Spire. It'd be kind of cool to get the first part of Warlord's Command done by killing all these bosses. But there's like 5 people on my guild. There's like 4:30 server time on a Saturday morning. Today is November 7th, 2020. We still don't have a president-elect or a re-election of Trump decided yet here in the US. So it's chaos as usual in this country at the moment. But yeah, so I was trying to find a group. I didn't really looking for group chat, but I did join looking for group just to see if anyone pops up looking for a group that I'd be interested in. At this time of morning, it's usually just boosters, people buying boosts in dungeons or paying for boosts in dungeons. But sometimes you find people looking for a group, and you can get a group pretty quickly if you get a little lucky. Let's see if Death Howl is here. I don't think he's up. That's okay. Can I get over this? I don't think I actually can make it over that way. No songflowers. No rare spawns. It's been a pretty boring run down to the southern part of Felwood. Let's turn in this quest. Do I want to get some corrupted wind blossoms? We got 5, are pretty good. Probably get a couple thousand experience for this. I don't think we get very much. It's like one of those smaller just turn in quests. I think it's a follow up though. Who is this? What are they doing here? Huh. Okay.
I am listening.
Crudely written log. 6,400. Yes, if you let me examine this for a while, I might be able to translate it for you. Kellic flips through the pages. When I'm able to look over this fully, I will send word to you. I think he sends us a letter, straight up, just a letter in the mail. I think it takes an hour maybe or something, some timer on it, but we'll get something in the mail. And I think that's the end of the quest line, actually. I don't think we get anything else for doing this. Let's check the Songflower to the west of us, west of Emerald Sanctuary Songflower. I'm considering doing Dousing the Flames of Protection. Songflower is corrupted. We do have some salves, so let's purify this bad boy. Oh, we got 550 experience for doing that. Nice, I'll take that. I didn't realize we got experience. Maybe it's the first time we've done it, or maybe I don't know if it's the first time we've done this or not. That's a rebuff or stopped. So we need to go to Shadowhold, which is it's gonna be a bit of a tough quest to do solo, but I'm kind of tempted to give it a shot. Let's just see what happens. Songflower buff honestly helps a lot, like 5% all crit plus 15 all stats. That's no joke. I mean, 5% crit alone is like 3 pieces of good gear. Like legitimately, a lot of gear you might get like 1.5% crit or something. So I would say it's like 2 to 3 pieces of gear. And then plus 15 all stats, that's at least, I mean, look at some of the gear we have. Has, you know, plus 14 plus 9. This one is like 30, like 40 stats. Oh, there's a mithril deposit over here. Sure, let's grab this. I need to kill this mob that's chasing us. But like plus 15 all stats is another like 3-4 pieces of gear probably. This guy's gonna give us experience. I'm just gonna kill him to get him out of our way. But yeah, so it's just like, we just got like 5 pieces of gear from that buff for an hour, which is pretty awesome. Alright, thick furry mane. So I'm gonna try Shadowhold. It's kind of a cool spot, honestly. Like I really do like Shadowhold. It's just a it's a tough spot too. Lots of solid stone off this one. At least those 2 hits, we got 4 total. So it's really cool. Like sort of, I would almost call it one of those like outdoor instances that I've referred to before, like the one in the hinterlands, Jinta Allure. But the mobs aren't elite, but they are pretty densely packed. So it's not quite the same, because it's really just like an, I don't know, it's like an outdoor dungeon, but they're not elite mobs, they don't respawn particularly fast. So it's really not the same level of difficulty as like Jinta Allure is, relatively speaking. But it'll be a challenge. Some of the pulls you end up fighting 2 mobs at least at a time. I don't recall any of the mobs fleeing. I think you just punch them in the face, and that's that. And there's also an escort quest that if we find a key, we can escort a mob out, but that's also kind of a tricky quest sometimes. I'm taking the really long way around Jaedenar. I thought we could get through over here somehow, actually. I thought there was a way, and there might have been, but I just messed it up. Yeah, so as I mentioned earlier, we don't have election results yet, which is not necessarily surprising at this point. Like, I'm not even sure we'll get them today. And really, to be fair, the official results aren't validated entirely until almost, like, I think the deadline's like December 2nd or something. You actually have like almost a full month before election results have to be officially validated. But generally, the media will start calling states when it's like not mathematically impossible for the other candidate to come back, but statistically extremely unlikely for the candidate to come back. Can we just like thread this needle and like not pull this mob? I don't necessarily want to fight every mob on the way in. I'll kill what I have to, but I'm mostly interested in doing this quest, not clearing a bunch of random mobs. Yeah, I can probably sneak through here. We're good like 7, 8 levels above most of these mobs, so for the most part, we won't pull like be in aggro range of them. That corrupted night dragon's breath is up. I wouldn't mind getting that. Let's kill this mob. Yeah, we're gonna mostly blow through these mobs pretty easily. They're quite a bit low level compared to us. And like I said, they don't flee, which is convenient. Yeah, we'll use these. We get 550 experience again, cool. Yeah, these aren't like extremely valuable, but we're almost out, and honestly, it's so nice getting like 400 mana and 400 health. Picked up 6 of them, that's cool. Alright, let's start blasting. We might be able to sneak past this other mob over here. But yeah, so it should be kind of like an easy area to clear in the sense that the mobs are going to be low level, but they're sometimes a little densely packed. And we're getting, how much experience do we get per kill? About 300 to 400. It's not too bad. We're probably going to pull this mob. Shadowhold. Welcome to Shadowhold, folks. In fact, let's take a little screenshot of the entrance here. It's kind of a cool little area. Alright, let's just see if we can sneak past this guy 8 levels below us. I don't think we will. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Gives me a little better sense of my aggro range. Alright, moving in. The goal here is to extinguish 4 of these flames with our little purified moon water. Like this is an area where we may pull both these mobs, which is fine if we do. Like I'm sure we can work this out. I don't know if these guys do like a any sort of a mana burn. I feel like they might. A lot of Fellanders do mana burns or like remove stats from people. Our Fire Toasted Bun Midsummer Sausage is almost gone. That's too bad. That extra spell damage especially is nice to hit. Probably doesn't matter too much in these mobs. They're fairly low level. It's a big doggo though. Alright. Let's see if we get a bind and equip epic. That'd be cool. Oh, these corrupted soul shards, if we collect a bunch of them, they work in the same way as the vitriols do with the Cenarian Beacon. We turned these in a few episodes back. You might remember when we were in Felwood, and those give us the plant solves, which allow us to purify those corrupted plants we see, like the Night Dragon's Breath. Alright. So we're about to lose our spell damage and our hit. I don't think that'll matter too much, but we'll see. I'm gonna keep spelling her up in these guys. This thing's pretty weak, these little imps. I almost wonder if I should just be blasting the imps first. Like, they don't do a lot. I'm waiting to Earth Shock until I get close. For the sake, let's Storm Strike this thing. I never do that anymore. Do a rank 1 Earth Shock for literally no reason but to slow down my mana regen. Kind of pointless, maybe. Alright, Jaedenar, Warlock's Imp Minion. Okay. We're okay on water. Not great, we're okay. We do have the bad water here, the enchanted water. Keep that in mind. Probably drop our totem here. Just melee this guy. I don't think these Darkweavers cast much. I forget what they do. Maybe a curse or something. Oh, an Immolate. Okay. I'll interrupt that. Rank 1. Oh, Shadowbolt and Immolate. Okay. So they're basically Warlocks also, just don't have imps. It's good to know. This guy's dying real fast. What I need is a Wind Fury proc. Let's go ahead and eat, just to get our 10 stamina buff from this food. We'll probably regenerate our mana plenty in this time also, or at least enough that I'm fine with it. Yeah, we got some stuff here. Maybe I'll use a bobbing apple while we're down here, that'd be good. Iron grenade, we got high explosive bombs. Yeah, we should use all these things. Like, put our stuff to use. I don't know if I might save the chicken. Alright, how is this pull gonna work? Let's kill the imp to start. I assume we're just gonna pull everything here. Okay, imp's down. And I was like, we're probably gonna pull everything, so I might as well kill the imp first, right? Just get some of the DPS off me. It's an easy kill. Oh, that guy slaps. This guy, Legionnaire, like straight up just punched me up, like did like an uppercut to me or something. What happened to me? It's actually uppercut. Legionnaire's uppercut hit Supa. Okay. I was like, I just assumed it was kind of an uppercut, but it actually literally is an uppercut. Rebuff Wind Fury weapon is about to disappear, so. These guys are a little bit beefier than the rest of the mobs. They're level 55, a little bit higher level, I think. Take longer to kill for sure. A little more experience too, though. This is the cage we can open eventually if we get the key. I don't think we need to go over here. There is a named mob in there, but I don't know what he does. I don't think he does anything. It drops like a quest item for us or any of that. I think we can ignore him. Oh, you know what though? Hold up, I'm being dumb. I do need this thing over here. This is one of the first flames we have to put out. Literally almost missed it. Let's see if we can just solo pull this. Not bad. We'll probably pull that next mob when we try to get this flame put out, but we'll see. I still have not skilled up my my axes, by the way, so the Brain Hacker will sit here and do nothing, even though it's so loud. Okay. Let's do a quick heal. That's the first one, I think. The next one should be this one right here. Okay. Hatred. I don't think we've missed Malice yet. You know what though? Let me just take a peek around this corner. I don't think it's over here. Yes, there's a named mob, Prince Zavlos. I think it's for a Warlock quest. I don't think he has anything to do with anything we care about. Ally vs Horde vs bots. Yep, that's exactly right. Alright, let's get ready for a big fight here. I'm gonna kill this imp to start. Stun that imp. Oh, I messed that up. I guess my totems being here doesn't really help me a lot, does it? Yeah, you know, it's fine. We can pull these back and just deal with this one. There's not really an easy way to interrupt both these guys, I don't think, for me. So I'll just kill this guy. There we go. That one, well, that one ran into mana, so that takes care of that. Just get punched in the face with fireballs until the mob runs out of mana. It's basically a silence, right? It's pro silence. These things also enrage, I just realized, when they get low on health. It's kind of interesting. Let's put this out. Alright, I think the next ones are not super deep in here. There's one in this room, maybe one in this room. I think. Let's give ourselves a bigger heal. We should have enough mana to just continue on to the next pull. In fact, I'll pull them back to what I've got left of my totems. They're probably about gone, but we'll enjoy them while they're here. I mean, it's not an insignificant DPS boost. Our DPS is like, I'm waiting for not having a proc up. 197 with both these up. Let's click that off. And then what is it without these on? If I lose both the buffs. $87, it's like a 10 DPS upgrade, right? It's not bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna start blasting on this guy. Yeah, that's good. I'm just gonna try and soak some mana off my Ancient Mana Spring totem for this mob. I'll interrupt if he casts anything, but I think he's not gonna cast anything. Wow, ripped that guy. Alright, Shrinky Dink, let's go. Pull this mob over to us. Oh, this totem's probably about gone anyway. Drop a fire totem. Okay. Yeah, so far so good. I guess I really am kind of out-leveled for this quest, which just makes a big difference. Like, it just is quite a bit easier when I'm 5, 6, 7 levels above all the mobs in here. It's a pretty big game changer, frankly. But yeah, I think I said this before, my Dwarf Priest, I think it was my Dwarf Priest, maybe it was my Warlock. I got a Bind and Equip Epic dropped in here, I believe, in that Let's Play series. But then it, get no fire in here, flame in here. That's just mosey. Let's shrink this guy. But I didn't win it. I was like with some random person I ran into, and he won the roll on it, so that was that. I don't think it was anything super good for me anyway, but... What's down here? Oh, hey, I'm not alone. That works for me. I wonder if this stuff's already respawned. Yeah, it looks like he's already... Oh, no. This is the same room. I didn't realize this. Huh. It's kind of funny.
What be happening?
What be happening? Maybe he's cleared... Oh, yeah, that's kind of nice. There's one there. There's one there. Easy enough. Let's grab this one. So this is the end of the quest. If we get this other one over here, I may just sneak around. Mithril deposit over there. I'm not going to go out of my way for that. I may need to engage this mob. In fact, I might just do it. I'll just kill him real fast. The good news is that guy's clearing back out, it looks like. Which means he will probably make it even easier for us to get out of here. Where do we turn this in? Emerald Sanctuary, okay. Easy enough. And done with that quest. That wasn't so bad. I know there's a follow-up. It sends us back in here, I believe. Well, we could do this one at least. I don't know if I'll come back. I don't know if I'll come back and do another quest here. I might just be satisfied with getting this one done. Looks like our buddy here is clearing all this stuff, which is great. I just pop lightning shield, wind fury, weapon, all that. Oh, don't need to kill that. Yeah, if I'm quick, I will be able to get out of here without having to fight all these mobs again. Because a lot of them here I just killed, right? So they're not going to spawn anyway. And then, yeah, what I was going to say, what starts to respawn, this guy is probably going to clear for us. Oh, he was doing the same quest I was, I think. That's kind of funny. Perfect. I love how I was arguing last episode whether or not I should keep this hat or switch. I think it was like a male hat that I almost switched to. It was like 1% crit or something, and I ended up sticking to the leather hat. It didn't seem like it was quite better. This Night Dragon's Breath will respawn in 13 minutes. I may snag it on the way back if I come back to the flight point. I want to see if Whipperoo Tuber is up over here. I don't see it. It's down. I could harvest it, and frankly, I might as well. I'm not necessarily come back to Felwood anytime soon. Get some experience. And there's really no use for these solves, right? Like, I'm keeping these things for what? Like, what's the purpose? I might as well convert them over to Whipperoo Tubers, which is 700, 900 health. Basically like a health stone, it works like. Where it does not use a potion cooldown, but it uses a health stone cooldown. So why not take advantage of that? This guy just pulled some of these mobs. So I might be able to kind of chase after what he just aggroed. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Kind of clear the path for me. Because as you probably are aware, as mobs leash, they don't... As mobs leash, they don't aggro into other people. So look at that. The guy just pulled a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, what? Dang it. This tree root here counts as indoors, so when you run over it, it will dismount you. Demount you? Dismount. Demount. Dismount. Yeah, dismount. I think of dismounting as like taking an action to like get off of a mount, whereas demounting is like an aggressive action someone takes to make someone get off of a mount. Like, I'm gonna demount you, but you're gonna dismount from the horse. Like, I'm gonna demount you from the horse, or you're gonna dismount yourself from the horse. That's how I think of it, but I don't think it's actually correct. I think it's just dismount. I don't think demount is a word. Is it? Let's check Google. Demount. Demount. Dismantle or remove from its setting. Okay. What is dismount? Yeah, so actually that is correct. So demount is also used if you're like taking a picture frame off the wall, you could say you demounted it. But dismounting is specific, it looks like, to someone getting off of like a horse. Uh-oh. Okay. I was like, there's a high level alliance there. He did not mess with me though. Wonderful. I mean, if an alliance attacked me, I would do my best, right? Like, I'm definitely gonna put up a fight in most cases, or run if I think I can actually get away. But if I don't think if I think I'm gonna die, but I think I can flee, then I'll try to get away. If it's like, a high level molten core, or like, let's say raid geared mage or something especially is tough. But if I think I'm gonna win, I'm gonna fight. If I think I can flee and I'm gonna lose, then I'll flee. If I think I'm gonna lose and I can't flee, then I'll fight, right? So there's kind of the yo, this guy wants to do 59 Shaman. Join if you need a body, but is there any chance we can do the Shaman quest? It's in Gore's room, takes about extra minutes. Do I want to commit to that? Maybe. Totally understand if you're not interested. Alright, dousing the flames of protection. Look at that, 5650 experience, a final blow. We could actually possibly do this quest, frankly. But I don't know if I necessarily want to. We basically have to go all the way back through what we just did, and then another probably 10 minutes deeper into the instance. That's gonna be a bit of a mess. Someone's looking for a Skullman's group. Like you clear Rattlegor's room, then you start an event, and we basically clear 3 waves of trash in that room plus 1 boss. We might swing this. I might talk this guy into it. It'd be so cool to get the Sky Fury helm. I'd be psyched if we can do that. What is this guy? A 60 Tauren Druid and Dawnbreaker? Sure, we'll see what happens. So let's go back to the Felwood flight point though at this point. I don't really think I want to... I understand this guy wants, but like it's really like literally 5 minutes extra to do it, and he needs someone to help. So I'm kind of like, so in my mind, like this guy needs someone to join him for his group. I'm a 59 Shaman, so like first of all, a lot of people at this stage in the game were kind of just like, no, we only want 60s. So first of all, yeah, like he needs someone obviously. So I'm like, okay, I can help, but I want to do something else. It takes about 5 minutes. It's really like, it's actually kind of weirdly coincidental that the thing he's asking for is exactly what I need. Is just to go to Rattlegor's room. You clear the room, and then, which is what he wants to do, which no one ever wants to do that. But I guess this guy needs Skin of Shadows. I'm not gonna wait for this Night Dragon's Breath. Like it's not worth the wait. I might see if this Sunflower's up over here, though. I don't think it was either way, but I'll check it again. Oh, it was up. Apparently it respawned and someone looted it. That's fine. I still got 37 minutes on ours. Anyway, long story short is, he's like, no, I don't really want to do it. I'm like, it's like actually 5 minutes of work to do it. It's not by any means a difficult thing to do. But I understand. Like, people can obviously veto whatever they want to veto. And then as it turns out, he's actually like, well, you know, I'll do it if we get people. Because frankly, I have no interest in helping. Like, why would anybody? In fact, I don't understand why anyone would do this. He's literally asking for, let's do a Rattlegor run to get Skin of Shadow. The only thing those things drop in there are Skin of Shadow, and I guess you can get dark runes leading up to that room. So maybe that's what some people would join for. But for the most part, I think he's never going to find a group for what he's requesting. There is a Songflower there I could purify to get another 24 minutes. But I like to refresh my Songflower buff, but you know, maybe let's do that. Why not? If we're mostly going to go kill mobs in Winterspring, I'm probably going to die here. I have this feeling as soon as I go and purify this, or cleanse it, some alliance going to roll up and just kill me, take it, and then I'm also going to lose my buff anyway. But sure, let's go ahead and do it. 550 experience. Fresh Songflower. Can't really complain too much for giving up just 2 Cenarian solves that frankly I'll never use anyway if I'm just hanging out in Winterspring until 60. So that's the plan now. Let's go kill some Thick Yeti fur, or get some Thick Yeti furs. And Owl Beast especially. The Owl Beast will be really easy to do because they're just a kill quest. The Yeti is a bad drop rate, though. I keep saying this, but it really is a bad drop rate. Like, I don't even know if we'll get it done before we hit 60, frankly. And then Shiro Tom, I'm kind of tempted to give this a shot. I might go into the zone and see if anyone needs Shiro Tom. And then if they do, I'll group with them, let's do it together. If they don't, then I might still give it a shot. My bags are pretty good here. I'm not going to stop and vendor. I was thinking about it, but... Winterspring. So, you know, we actually leveled heavily in Silithus. We did almost every quest we could there, I think. That's not true. We did everything except for the Cenarian Circle Reputation quests. We did almost everything in Angoro. I think we did a little bit in Tenaris. I don't remember exactly, but we definitely did some a while back. We definitely did a lot in Feralis. I think we leveled in Thousand Needles quite a bit. It's been a while. I don't remember if we did Desolus much. I don't recall. Dustwallow Marsh, we really didn't do a lot. Maybe got the flight point, but I don't know if we even did any quests here at all. What others? I'm just thinking, like, kind of retroactively. What have we done? We leveled in Durotar. We did do Ashara, pretty much everything you could do there. We did just about everything in Felwood except for this last quest, pretty much. The one to go back into the Final Blow, or whatever it's called. What's it called? Final Blow. Yeah, a Final Blow. Dark Shore is not really leveling for us, though we did actually go there for the Flame quest a long time ago. We did get to Moonglade. We've done a lot in Winterspring already. So we've done a lot in Kalimdor. We hit up pretty much every single zone. Stone Talon, too, we did quite a bit in, if I recall, and definitely the Barrens. But then Eastern Kingdoms, I mentioned this a few episodes back, we basically skipped the Blasted Lands. Like, frankly, we've been there, but just briefly, we didn't do much. We, frankly, skipped the Burning Steppes. We, frankly, skipped Searing Gorge. That's most of the high-level stuff there. And then there's a lot of other stuff we kind of skipped over. We did do a little bit in Western Plaguelands, if I remember right. I don't remember how much we did, but we did do a little bit, I think. And then Eastern Plaguelands, we did nothing. Like, I think we literally traveled to Lightshope Chapel a long time ago, like late 40s or early 50s or something, like 50 to 52. And then that's all we did. What I'm going to do with this character, once I'm 60, I'm planning to do some raids with him. Monday nights we do Molten Core, so it'll be a really easy time for me to get in there and do some Molten Core with this guy soon. We already got the attunement done, so that's great. I don't know if everything I do in this guy from here on out will be recorded once he gets 60. I think I will, like, the raids I plan to record. Dungeons I'll try to record, but I'm going to do some stuff, like I'm going to use them partially to go mine, like, rich thorium veins. Like in Southern Winterspring down here, I might set them up for a bit. Or, where is it? This cave in Western Plaguelands. Like, there's a few spots I might farm with him just for mining that I'm not going to, like, record all of that. Then I'm just going to probably do it, like, in the evenings when I'm just sitting around. I might just run around and do some mining. So there's going to be things I'll probably do, and I'll probably pick up some gear from that on accident. You know, like, stuff might drop, who knows. But the main thing I'm going to work on with him... Let's go do Sheratom. Anyone need Sheratom? Or willing to help? Let's just ask. But otherwise, I'm going to head up there now and see if we can do it. I don't know if we can do this quest solo, but... I guess we may as well kill everything we need along the way. Like, I need Yeti fur, so we might as well kill Yetis. Any Albies to see, we might as well kill, because we do need all those things anyway. So I'll probably just stopping, like, it'll be a slow march up to Shadowtom, was clear along the way. But yeah, so for the most part though, any raiding I do this guy, I like to record at least the first time through Molten Core, the first time through Onyxia, Blackwing Lair, any of that. The way our raid teams work is there's actually different nights they raid, so it's fairly possible I can get this guy into, like, even like AQ40 on, like, a Wednesday night. I'm not exactly sure what exactly I'll make work, but... Oh, hey, look. Another Yeti. Yetis are everywhere apparently. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get him a little geared up for fun. But I don't know what I'm gonna do for the next leveling series. So after this, because I will play this guy, but he's not gonna be as heavily played. Because frankly, most of my playtime, as you've probably noticed, is early in the morning, and it's a lot more difficult for me. Like, I'm not gonna raid at 4 a.m. very easily, for the most part. Well, there is a guild that does raid really early on server time. Maybe I could like get him into those raids and like roll on stuff. I should ask. I have a friend that left our guild a while ago and went to this other guild. That's actually the guy who's just whispering is I think in Dawnbreakers. There's also like Duskwalkers I think is the other one, but Dawnbreakers is like an early morning raid guild in the server. Maybe they have like space some mornings and I could just tag along, because that would be really, really convenient for this guy. And then I can just roll on stuff, like even if they prioritize it to their guildies, I'm sure there's stuff in like Molten Core this guy could pick up if they don't need. I think I dropped a lot of stuff, but not anything of significant value. There's more of these Raging Owl Beasts over here. Like I said, we need Raging Owl Beasts and stuff, so we might as well grab them. I need to find a good spec for this guy. That guy just randomly like flipped out. You see that? He's like turned and hightailed it away. I think mobs sometimes do like, it's not random, but there's like some pattern or something to like, it might be random, where they like move slowly and then run suddenly. Certain mobs will do that. But he just did it there as I was blasting them, so it's kind of funny. Looking like he was running from my lightning bolt. That was cute. Alright, let's heal up after this kill. Okay. Probably just... yeah, this is fine. I guess the other thing I need... yeah, I guess Shiro Tom. Okay. What do we got here? Let's switch this out. I'm trying to avoid taking a bunch of fall damage here by like jumping off of cliffs, but I'm going to probably take a little bit here. Fall damage is so rough in this game. I just feel like it hits so hard. I don't exactly... it's because I'm used to playing a rogue from vanilla, and now my druid in cat form, where I just take so little fall damage that it always like surprises me just how much damage you take from jumping off of stuff in this game. Like, it really does. Alright. Yeah, so I'll leave a little bit of this guy outside of recording from now once I hit 60, but, and I'm talking like I'm hitting 60 a day, but we're still 10, 20, 30% of the way from 60, so we'll probably ding... who was that? I just saw something. Okay. That's fine with me. Hey, Thick Yeti Fur. Cool. I think it's a bot. Oh, champion rolls? That seems like a... not a bot. What's he doing? Eagle Eye. He's like looking for stuff.
Hey there.
Okay. Gotta get them Black Lotuses or something, man. I don't know. Alright. I always wish I could equip an item, like cast a lightning bolt, but not enter combat until the bolt hits the target, and then switch into my... ooh, I had a Storm Strike there, and then followed it up with a crit Earth Shock. That was pretty cool. Dig in for the Black Lotuses. Let's see what roll says. I'm sitting and drinking anyway. What was this? It was like some tray. Oh, it was like a piece of popcorn. My wife's pregnant, as you maybe have heard. And so she snacked some more. It's like been extremely helpful for her to, oh, she's also now like officially in the second trimester, right? And she's like almost 14 weeks, so it's all going well. She had another appointment recently. I just haven't updated recently on this, but she had another sonogram recently, and everything looks good. So, and her health's doing well. She's feeling less nauseous than she was. She's feeling really nauseated for a while, but doing better now. But the thing that's helped her the most, and I think this is true for almost all pregnant women, there's any nausea feelings, have snacks. Don't like just eat 3 meals a day, right? And she wasn't doing that for a long time. She was eating snacks mostly, but just snack is really good. Snacks are really good. So she, there's like a piece of popcorn I found over here on my desk, because my desk is immediately next to hers, and there's like, in between there's like a higher little like shelf unit, and sometimes she'll set like a bowl there or something she's done eating, because she works from home right now, so she'll snack at her work desk, and it looks like it's like a piece of popcorn fell out of the plate or bowl or whatever was there. I was like, what is that? It looked like a little shell thing. It was like a little piece of popcorn. It was like, you know, like that big. It was tiny. Anyway, but she's doing really well, which is great. We're both very excited about the bebe that's due in early May. And yeah, we're just kind of, I don't know, just kind of biding our time in some ways, you know, or like, it's hard to describe, like, you know, we know there's a lot coming up for us soon. I was trying to find more like yetis and things, by the way, and there's like nothing really here, just a bunch of big bears. And I don't want to aggro the bears. So yeah, it's exciting. But yeah, I was gonna say, while I was drinking, what I was gonna do was thank my Patreon supporters, especially Nikolai S, Chris S, and Luke D. They're my top tier supporters, so that, you know, I repeat the same phrase every time, but they get that special shout out by name every episode. So I appreciate the support from them and everyone. So thank you all. There's a rare spawn here. Wreck Shiri might be up here. Let's go look for a rare spawn. I wonder if it's like a stealther. Some of these mobs are stealth. Okay, let me read the quest, make sure I got this right. I think I know what I need to do here. Gather sacred meat from the frost sabers. Okay, and I think the spot we need to be is here, is like this spot. Where is the actual spot? I think it's where these flames are. What was the rare spawn detector? Okay, no rare spawn. So I'm gonna just pull this mob. And we need to kill him until he drops some meat, I think. Gather sacred meat from the frost sabers. Yeah, I think we just kill these. You know, this whipper tuber, this stuff is going to be really handy, I think. Bandages, yeah, bandages. Okay, nothing there. We're getting a lot of experience, which is nice. I don't necessarily want to fight these cubs. Like, frankly, I don't want to fight the cubs if I can help it, because they like bring a bunch of buddies with them, if I remember. So probably a stealth mob with them. Let's just pull one and see what happens. What's the worst that happens? I also don't know what trinkets I'm going to use for this fight, but I'm thinking I'm going to have Mithril Mechanical Dragonling summon, swap out the trinket for something else, and then fight the mob. That's what I'm thinking of doing. Let's kill that mob. There we go. Well, these cubs give us a lot of experience too, though. But yeah, so what I'm thinking of doing is like a Shrink Ray, or like summon the Dragonling, summon the chicken, switch to Shrink Ray and Water Spirit, and then just like fight the mob. Because these will stay summoned for a minute, right? Oh, it's a minute and a half for the chicken? I guess I didn't know that. I thought chicken was only a minute. How did I not know that? Huh. Let's get over it. Nope. Wicked Claw. Nope, okay. But yeah, so I think I can summon both these, like here. Pull the mob, and the mob will come to us. And then 30 seconds later, I'll have my other two trinkets ready. And then I'll just drop my totems, try to like drink as much as I can before the mob actually aggroes. All this stuff. I have like a decent plan, I think, for how to do this. It won't necessarily be easy, but give it a shot. Let's pull this mob since it's patrolling. I don't really want it to run into me. And I would love to do this while I still have Songflower up. If I'm going to have any real shot, like my best shot is going to be with Songflower still active. For sure. And you run all the way to Mara and forget your scepter. Yeah, that stinks. I'm reading group chat here. Frost Saber Echo. These are worthless, by the way. Like, actually, they're bugged in Classic and don't work as they're supposed to. They're, like, legitimately what they would do is give you, like, a 3% or 5% increased attack speed. But there's something broken with it in that I think it actually, like, lowers your DPS in some weird way, or, like, lowers the damage dealt per attack. It's really strange, but they don't work, basically. And it's been, like, a known bug. I think back in Vanilla it was like that. I think they eventually fixed it in Burning Crusade. But it's pretty garbage. I'm gonna... Shadowhold. Classic. Let's see. I want to check to make sure I'm doing this right. I don't even know if the meat comes from these mobs. I thought it did. But let's see what the comments say here. The Rich Thorium Vein that just spawned over here is my priority at the moment. I like turned around and was like, whoa. Rich Thorium Vein. The mob's getting really close to me though. Come on, really? It like patrolled right to the Rich Thorium Vein. Okay. I was like hoping it would leave, and then I could just, oh, that was a nice crit though. I'm gonna kill as fast as I can, because I don't want someone to steal this if I can help it. That barely did damage to it. What just happened? My Earth Shock hit it for some, okay, I don't know. Something hit it for like 50 damage. Okay. So, I forgot, this guy also summons another ad. Shiro-Tom will summon an ad. And the meat does drop from these mobs, by the way, just randomly. Alright, another Thorium Ore. We've got some really bad Rich Thorium Vein luck. We've gotten... This one's gotten 3 Thorium Ore and nothing else. Like, it's pretty weird how bad our luck has been. We're not even getting dense stone. Like, what I mean is... We've gotten 3 Rich Thorium Veins now, I think. And I think we've gotten 1 dense stone in total. Like, literally 1. It's... just seems... Maybe it's been more than that. But it feels like we've had a really low dense stone drop rate from these things, of all things. Arcane Crystals are, like, rare. Like, it gets, like, 3% per hit or something. So you're not going to expect to get one. Might be less than that, even. But those are pretty rare. But I'm more surprised at how few dense stone we've picked up. Okay, let's pull this mob back to our totem over here. So Shiro-Tom, I forgot, summons an ad, so I'm not sure we'll be able to solo this quest, honestly. We may end up dying. We'll see if we can maybe use some... And she also fears. So I think I'll drop a Tremor Totem as my Earth Totem. And then also maybe a Stoneclaw Totem sometimes to try and like taunt the other mob off me for a little bit. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Let's kill this guy. Okay, dead. Still nothing there. Let's eat and drink. Clear casting is only for damage spells, unfortunately, so I can't use them to heal. Whereas the clear casting for a druid is, I think, any spell. It definitely is for healing spells, so I will constantly proc that and then heal myself, which is nice. Anyone for Shy or Tom? Figure I'll ask again, why not? I'm appreciative of getting that Rich Thorium Vein for that alliance rolled up on me and probably would have killed me for it. I didn't realize they really spawned up there, that's kind of cool. Oh, there's a mob like right next to me over there. Oh, there's a mob right there too. I am like surrounded by huntresses. Yeah, I did not see either of those, but alright. Oh, hey, we got the meat. Okay, cool. Let's go give this a shot. I'm not really optimistic, but let's give it a shot. We do have... I'm going to fully buff here. We do have Songflower, which is nice. If I die, I can just res. I can throw a grenade to stun them both and maybe heal a little bit. I'm going to summon both of my adds to help me here. And I think my goal is just burn down the main mob. I don't think I'm going to mess with the add at all. I'm going to try and ignore it as much as I can. I think. Crystal Restore heals 670. Whipper Tuber heals more. Okay. I'm just thinking about all the adds, like all the stuff I have, and like what can I use to buff myself, etc. Yeah, so I think I will use Chicken, Dragonling, put back on the Rune of the Guard Captain, and then probably Shrink Ray. Okay, I think I'm feeling pretty good about this. As good as I'm going to feel anyway. I got my one buff here. Oh, I guess I could get more stamina from this, but... let's just do food. That quick food buff, that's fine. Grenade. Which one of these stuns for longer? 3 seconds. 3 seconds. This one does more damage. We'll use this one then. Okay. Okay. I'm a little anxious about this. Let's see what we can do. Where's that meat at? Sacred Frost Saber meat. There it is. Okay. 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 Let's, oh, I need Tremor Totem. Let's heal. Wow, this thing hits really, really hard. I don't think I have any chance of doing this. She hits way too hard. And fears. Wow. Yeah, I'm super smoked. Holy cow. Any 60s up north able to help with... Wow, not even close. Not even close. I got her about halfway. She didn't even summon her add. 14,000 health's a lot. I don't even know if I can reincarnate safely. I'm going to wait a minute and see if a 60's around that can help. But I'm not going to do this quest by far. Like, it's not even close. That was even with a Songflower buff, and I just got completely obliterated. Let's eat and drink. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to be around, because like, this is really a kind of a no man's land. Like, there's really nothing up here, except for Black Lotus spawns, frankly. That was not even close. I used the heal potion, Whipper Tuber, and it was just like, I mean, how much damage was I taking? I was taking crushing hits for 340, melee hits for 300, and the attack speed was fast. Like, I Whipper Tubered, and then melee took all that away and more. Healing potion, melee took that away and more. Let's go ahead and kill this mob. I'll unfortunately have to make another, if I want to do this quest, I'll have to summon another, or get another meat to do it. But yeah, it's just not going to happen. Alright, let's finish this guy up. I even had a food buff. I mean, yeah, whew. That was not a fun mob to fight. Well, I didn't even shrink ray it. I didn't have time. I don't think that fight lasted 30 seconds. The Chicken and Mithril Dragonling was a good strategy, though. Like, I think that was the way to do it. Pop all those guys, switch some other trinkets. I think that was definitely the best shot I had. I think she's too fast to kite. I was thinking about doing something like that too, like Earthbind and then like Frost Shocks and then kite, but and then my pets would like keep like punching her, but I frankly didn't think that I could slow her enough to make that work. They're so angry in chat over here. It's kind of interesting. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I'm heading back south, and we're probably going to wrap up the episode shortly here, but the goal is going to be next time to really focus on just these 2 quests. Thick Yeti for raiding outbeasts. I think those might ding us. I'm trying to think of a better way, like a really cool way to ding 60. I've done it before by dinging 60 on killing Ragnaros. Maybe I'll like get my guildies to do that again for me. Be kind of fun. That'd be kind of cool. I don't know, maybe. That would require me to discover Molten Core, first of all. And second of all... Yeah, it might be a little tricky to do. I'd have to like run over to the Molten Core area and discover it. But I've discovered everything up to Molten Core itself. So maybe I'll try and do something like that, see if I can get in on a Molten Core kill. Or like a Ragnaros kill. We still have a ways to go. We still have a little bit of experience and they just kind of burn through. I don't know though, like we're running Molten Core Monday and Monday night. I might be able to get in there for that if I kind of get another... What do you think? I'm like thinking about this. It can't be more than... Oh, I shrunk myself. And then he shrunk myself and then immediately got frozen. Painful. I mean... It can't be more than 2 hours to get through this experience, if that. If I'm just grinding these mobs, right? It's gonna be pretty fast. So maybe with that in mind, I just do another episode now, and then today's Saturday, I do one tomorrow. Probably gets me just about there. Might think about that, or just maybe just tag along for all of Molten Core on Monday night. That'd be kind of fun. And just ding wherever in Molten Core. Like, who really cares if I ding at Ragnaros or Nox? I've already done that once. Like, I don't think it gets cooler than that in terms of dinging in Molten Core. Let's pull this mob. Anyway, I'm going to kill this mob, and then we're going to stop the episode. I'm really excited at 60 on this guy. It's been, I mean, like, Tekker/played. It's been 7 days. Frankly, in my opinion, and that's pretty... like focused play, right? I'm not like sitting around just AFKing on this guy very much. In my opinion, I mean the game's been out a little over a year, right? It came out like, what was it, late September, I think it was, in 2019. I mean, if there's been, it's 52 weeks in a year, plus another, let's say, 2 months, October, November, 2 months extra on top of that. So it's been about 60 weeks, and 1/60th, which is like around 1.4%, is that right? Like 1.4%, I think, of my entire life has been this character, which sounds like a fair amount of time to me, like in my opinion. So anyway, I don't know. In the last, since the game started, it's been 1.4% of my entire life. Is that right? Let me see something. Double check this math. Maybe. Anyway, let's stop here. We will pick up where we left off and just kill some more mobs next episode, and then maybe soon. I don't know if I'm gonna have time Monday night in Molten Core, but hopefully in the next 2 weeks I'll get into a Monday night Molten Core. Anyway. That is all for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.